my friends. Welcome to this little live stream. Let me make sure I got all my equipment set up here. Looks like I got Morby already up in the house checking in. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing all right. All right, looks like we got 10 folks on board. So somebody let me know if the audio is okay. Let me know if the audio is good and how the video is coming in. All right, so sound check is good. Southern Girl 95 up in the house. John, Kevin, Simon, Andy. All right, Valentine and Tommy. All right, cool, my friends. Thanks for joining me on this little live stream. Just sitting here chilling. Coming to you live from Angeles City in the Philippines. Live from my balcony overlooking the beautiful Clark airfield behind us. And this busy ass road right here with the loud motorbikes running up and down it. Moon 9, Rad Cow, 1 million, Dr. Love. Alright, my travel hacks. Blue Shark Countdown, Traveler. My beautiful P9 feet. Jess Man, Aaron P up in the house. Mongo. Hey, what's up, Troy? How you doing, man? All right, Polo checking in from Quebec. And Debbie, how are you? Checking in from Michigan. And okay, Debbie. My goodness, your profile pic went by quick, but looking beautiful. All right, so Troy's just chilling. Scotsman in Asia. All right, Boston, Massachusetts checking in. It's snowing up there in Boston. Wow, man, it's beautiful weather here in the Philippines. It's getting like warmer during the day, but at night it's nice and cool. I mean, I'm sitting up here with this nice cool breeze coming through, and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I already got one checking in from Singapore. And let's see. Nice weather going down in London and Valencia, Spain. Folks, you know what? You really got to just like appreciate the power of the internet, right? Especially if you're my generation. We grew up, basically, we saw our first computer when we were in middle school, so we grew up in that age before all this technology. And what's cool as hell, I can go live, and I'm broadcasting live from an iPhone 8 Plus from my balcony, and basically the whole world checks in. I mean, it's just, like I said, for a guy that grew up in, my age bracket, it's neat as hell, right? So I want to thank everybody for joining me all around the world. Look at this. We got Mobile, Alabama, Birmingham, England, Augusta, Georgia, Ohio, Johnny A. Okay, and yeah, folks, so we got Philadelphia checking in. All right, I want to thank everybody for joining me. And if you know on my channel, nothing scripted here, folks. And when I decided to start going active on YouTube, I said that I was going to share a slice of my life with basically the world on YouTube. For a lot of folks, just for the entertainment purpose of it, but for the younger generation, especially my younger males out there, you know, maybe learn from some of my mistakes. And I never claim to know everything, but you know, you can learn from each other's mistakes and adventures, and you know what they've been through in life. So you know, that's what. All right, cool. Got somebody checking in from Ambar. Cool, my friend. Yeah, so yeah, so there's nothing scripted here. There's nothing formal. And I've had several people ask me, hey, where's Helen? When's Helen going to be back on, you know, on a live stream, on a video? And I didn't address it right away. But, you know, at some point, you know, everybody here, all my subscribers on the channel, you guys follow me, what I'm doing, where I'm going. And so, yeah, so I just live stream. I'm just going to address quickly, you know, basically said goodbye to Helen of Troy, and we have you know, parted ways as friends, which if you're in any type of relationship, I recommend that that's the way you leave it. That's the best way, you know, to part ways with the relationship if possible. You part ways as friends. And I'm going to talk about, you know, after I say a few words about Helen, then let's just get into, like, if you're in a bad relationship, or if you're thinking about breaking up with your significant other, then we'll kind of go down that road and see what everybody has to say about it. But Helen and I have parted ways, and you know, the reasons aren't really relevant. Nothing too heinous, just you know, it's just time that we parted ways as friends, and that's pretty much what we did. And I have a lot of people saying, hey man, where's Helen? Where's Helen? And I got Helen fans, and I got Helen stalkers. I got people sending me like emails every day. How do I get in touch with Helen? I need to talk to Helen. They don't even know we're apart. They're still trying to get Helen on the line to steal her away from me. And I certainly appreciate your efforts, but you know, the word stalker comes to mind, right? Like, okay, whatever. She's a beautiful girl, great personality. You know, not too many bad things to say about her, but you know, some people, I don't know. There's some strange people in the world. But, you know, like I said, in all, you know, all fairness, like I said, she's a great girl, great personality. You know, had a great time. My time spent with Helen of Troy, had a great time. Laughed my ass off every day because of you know, Helen and my old lady in there, you know, causing me stress and shit. But that's basically it. So we parted ways. So we addressed that. Yes, we'll still remain friends, but no, she's probably not going to be in any of my videos. And plus, I'm about to punch out and start traveling anyway. Okay, so that's that. Now, for everybody that's, boom, Michael Onstad, off the top ropes, let's party in Angeles. Anthony D, boom, off the top ropes. I got green and blue, headed north, my friends. Damn, rainbow just got torn apart. Stacking colors at the top of this screen. Randolph Welch weighing in about his Filipino wife. Yeah, so issue number 2. Everybody that's trying to contact me to get in touch with Helen of Troy, you know, whether you're a stalker or whether you just want to say hello, whatever it is, this is what I said. You know what? Just so everybody can stop wasting their time. And then in all fairness, if somebody really wants to talk to the girl, use this video, leave a comment down below. Boom! Dr. Love off the top ropes. with the atomic elbow, and I got colors headed north. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, but thank you. So if anybody wants to contact Helen for whatever reason, you're in Angeles, want to buy her a drink, you're in love with her, you want to put her in a video, you want to marry her and move her to America, whatever your comment is, I think the best thing to do it, just leave a comment down below, not in the chat box, like leave a no shit comment. I'll let her know, hey, go read the comments on this video, and if you want to, converse with any of these folks, and that's up to you. You know what I mean? And, she's free, she's single, ready to mingle, and, I wish her the best of luck. And so that's that. I think that's a simple way to do it. So, everybody that keeps emailing me about getting in touch with Helen, I don't have time to return those emails. Just leave a comment down below, and I'll make her aware that some folks are trying to get in touch with her, and just use this platform and this page right here. Let's see. Yeah, life goes on, folks. So, I guess that. I mean, that, in YouTube, right, I get a lot of these comments that say you go off topic. Well, hey, it's my video. I can do anything I want on the video, right? It's my channel. But it's like everybody on YouTube has got to the point where they're like instructors, right? They've been trained instructors, right? And I've been in instructor courses in the past where, you're supposed to say, good morning, class. The purpose of this class is blah, blah, blah. This is what that's not the way I run my channel, folks. So if you're just joining me, that's how I started out the video, but there's no telling how the video is going to end. But I think we could sit here and let's see. The bro code says leave her alone. No, man. Here's the thing. That's a good topic to talk about, right? Typically you don't create any problems by either trying to date your buddy's girl, your buddy's ex-girl. I mean, dudes do this, and then they end up losing, their best friend or what have you. And so I'm glad you brought that up. The comment was, hey, it's my ex, she's off limits. Well, I don't roll like that, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm not the type of dude to wish ill will on anybody. Even my ex-wives, my ex-girlfriends. There's maybe one that I got a little hard feelings about, but the rest of them, all the women I went through in my day, I've been through plenty. I don't wish them any ill will, and no matter how we broke up, whatever. Kelly Smith, boom, off the top ropes with the orange. Thank you very much, Kelly. Thank you very much. I got orange stacking at the top of the screen right here. But I don't wish anybody ill will, and I actually wish them the best. And so, I wish her the best. I hope she finds a dude that takes care of her and, loves her and, treats her like a queen. I really hope that's what happens. So, if any good dudes out there, are, legitimate dudes looking for, a girlfriend, and they've been watching Helen and, got a YouTube crush on her, what have you, by all means, I want to see the girl, taken care of. I want to see her with a nice guy. I want to see her being happy. So no, she's not off limits, folks. I'm not the jealous type. I don't get jealous. I mean, back maybe when I was less than, before I was 25 years old, well, sure, I was like everybody else. But Jimmy Bananas, hey man, thanks for reading my book, my friend. I look forward to your review. But no, I don't get jealous, folks. I don't get jealous, and I don't shed tears over women anymore. That's way back in the past. And I'm not saying I never did. I used to cry my eyes out when I break up with somebody. But I'm past that. I'm too old for that. So if anybody looking for a nice girl, Kelly Smith coming back with the double atomic elbow. My goodness, thank you very much. I'm stacking more. I got 2 orange Legos stacked up there now. It's making my iPhone top heavy. All the money that's going up there. My goodness, thank you very much. Yeah, so if anybody wants to contact her, leave a comment. I hope your intentions are good, but you know, she's single and ready to mingle. Well, she's single. And you're not going to take any heat from me. I'm not jealous, and I wish her the best. So that was a good question. Whoever brought that up, you know, thank you very much for bringing it up. And let's talk about relationship breakups in general, relationships in general. And this is the way I look at things, and this is through a lot of experience. You know, I'm 46 right now, and I've been through so many chicks, and you know, folks, I'm not saying that. I mean, hell, most of the problems were my own damn fault. You know, people say you don't love your wife. I always love my wife. The problem was I love my girlfriends too, and the wife would eventually find out, and then you know, sometimes they tend to get a little upset about that. But this is what I've learned. Okay, if you're in a relationship and it's not working for you, or you know it's not working for your significant other, you have to take some action early in the game. Now, let me give you, this is kind of my analogy. You've probably heard this before. Maybe I've said it before. But like a relationship's like being on an airplane that's like on a direct course, you know, for a mountain. And you know it's coming. And that's kind of like when the relationship starts having problems. You know, you see more problems coming down the road. But you got 2 options, folks. Well, row of three, I guess. Okay, number 1, you make a course correction, right? So if you're doing something to piss off your old lady, or she's doing something to piss you off, and it's not working for you, well, somebody's got to do a little course correction. Now, people don't change. You are who you are, but you can change certain little things that may totally piss off your significant other and make that course correction. So it's like you're on that plane, right? You see you're headed towards the fucking mountain. It's real easy, you know. Pull back on the stick, go over the mountain, bank left, bank right. Okay, everybody's good. And in a relationship, that's what you got to do. You got to do it early. You can't wait till the last minute to try to, you know, when everything's already crashing down on your ass to make those course corrections. It don't work like that. Option number 2 is boom, Bearded Patriot TV. A drink for Jenny. Great to see your live stream, having breakfast, watching good training. Thank you very much, my friend. And I'll talk about Jenny in a minute. Okay, let me talk about Jenny in a minute. But option number 2, if you're in that relationship that's not working out right, bail out. It's like you're on the airplane. You got a parachute on, bail out of that son of a bitch, right? And it's all good. Well, folks, I'm the king. In my mind, I'm the king, and I don't change much. I'm not a bad dude. I'm certainly not a monster. But at 46 years old, you know, I'm not big on changing the way I roll. And I'm not an easy dude to live with. You can ask these ladies, they'll tell you. I'm not an easy guy to live with. I'm the fucking king. That's the way it is most of the time. And I'm not afraid to be alone. That's what makes me dangerous, because I'm not scared of being alone, sitting in my condo alone. I'm fine with it. I'll sit alone, and, you know, I'll be the king of a kingdom of one. And a lot of dudes are scared to be alone, and that's why they get controlled by their significant others. Nobody's controlling me, because I'm not afraid to be alone. So what I think is that any type of relationship, boom, Angel Slayer 169, listen to Kenny Chesney and drink some rum. Boom, Carlos Cruz off the top ropes with the orange headed north. Thank you very much, my friends. And you know what? I love Kenny Chesney. I love Kenny Chesney. I've been to his concerts back in the day so many times. I can't even tell you all the locations. You know, back when he was just getting started. I love some Kenny Chesney. Boom! Benjamin Gonzalez off the top ropes with the blue bar headed north. Stacking them up there, folks. I got orange, 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 blue. Damn, I got to get somebody to come hold this tripod before this phone topples over. My goodness. Boom! Bearded Patriot TV. Cold Sand Make Light. You know what, my friend? After this live stream, that's what I am going to go get me. I am going to go get me a Cold Sand Make Light and some calamansis, and I'm going to sit out here and drink cold beer because it's just such a beautiful night. Okay, so all right, the question is, what happened to the Tuesday night video from After Dark? All right, I'll address that in a minute. Good question. But the relationship, what I do, folks, if it's not going right, and I know I'm headed towards that crash in the end, I just end it right then as quickly as possible, because the quicker that you end it, the better chance you're gonna have of being friends with that person, avoiding drama, avoiding any hard feelings, and a bunch of other trouble. And usually if you end it quick, within about a week, you guys are friends, you're laughing about it, and everything's good. But if you let that shit fester and just keep piling up, at the end, guess what? It's going to get nasty. It's like the plane running into the mountain. It's going to get nasty. Hold on a second. Mike Scott, long story short, we have just decided to part ways, and we parted ways as friends. And I mean, you know, Helen's obviously got her side of the story, and like I said, I'm not an easy dude to live with. You know, I'm not an easy guy to live with. Come on, I'm drunk all the time. I live this crazy lifestyle. You know, I got more than one chick, and it's not easy living with me. So, boom, Benjamin Gonzalez. Here's another cold one for the great conversation. Thank you very much, my friend. And I'm gonna tell you, as soon as this is over, I'm going down to the Sorry store, and tonight I'm drinking Cold Sand Make Lights. Right now, what I'm drinking is a Nestea combination, ice and Jack Daniels, and it's delicious. It's delicious. My buddy used to drink Nestea and Tanduay, and I didn't like it because I don't like Tanduay rum. He'd make up a whole pitcher, but I can't drink that. But the Nestea is delicious with the Jack Daniels. So yeah, so basically Helen and I have parted ways as friends. Nothing bad to say about the girl. She's a sweet girl. And, you know, she is around here in Angeles City. And like I told everybody earlier, if you want to try to talk to Helen, just leave a comment on this video. And she knows that this video is going on, and she'll read the comments. And, you know, I've had a lot of guys trying to get her number and steal her away from me, and a few stalkers trying to get a hold of her. So the best thing to do, just leave what you got to say down in the comments and let her figure out whether or not she wants to contact you. It's none of my business at this point. All right, back to the relationship, and then we're going to go to the next issue. Now, folks, if you're in a relationship that's not going well, okay, either make them course corrections as soon as possible, or get the hell out. Get the hell out. Or do you think it's going to magically get better? I mean, time does heal a lot of things. But if you're constantly at each other every day and there's no sign of letting up or improvement, somebody's got to give a little bit, or just get the hell out. Just man the hell up and say, hey, look, it's not working for me. It's not working for you. We both are not happy. Let's part ways as friends. Save the drama. Save the bullshit. And then we'll laugh about it later on, you know. Hell, every year you can get together, have dinner, and just laugh about the shit, you know. Christian, what's going on? Tuning in from Norway. All right. So somebody give me a number. How many folks we got here on the live stream now? You know, I say it a million times, but the little numbers up there, and they're too small on the iPhone to see. Oh, 208. All right, cool. 208. Boom, Anthony D off the top ropes. Call Big Money Benny and go have some fun. Thank you very much, my friend. Big Money Benny. Not sure if he's tuning in or not, but I hope he's doing well down there. And several folks have asked me about Big Money Benny. He's just tied up with work. Everything's good with him. All right. Yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm cool with the split, and I'm not blaming her for anything. Like I said, most of the breakups, I'm not an easy dude to get along with. That's the way it is. I'm not an easy guy to live with. But, so it's all, you know, I take full responsibility. Because like I preach, you know, if you're the king of your castle, it's like being the captain of a ship. Everything that goes down in your castle is your responsibility. All right, it's your responsibility. It's your fault. Don't make excuses, you know, why shit ain't going your way. Okay, you're the king of that castle. So I'm the king of my castle. And not that anybody has to be at fault, you know, whatever. It's not fucking divorce court, but I take full responsibility. I got nothing to say bad about Helen. She's a great girl, and certainly miss her. But, you know, it's just better that we part ways as friends, and we go on from there. You know, life goes on. Life is short. It's too damn short, you know, not to live it to its fullest. Yeah, so maybe 6 months or so, try to run Helen down, see if she can make a special guest appearance here on Overstay Road, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, that's pretty much covered what I was going to cover. Now, from here on out, if you're joining the live stream, now it's just going to go to open discussion. It's going abstract. All right? If you missed the first part of the video, then you missed the purpose of the video. Now we're going abstract, and I'll answer a couple questions. Okay. The other night I was at After Dark. We did do some filming from inside After Dark. And after 2 days of trying to sober up after that little party, I reviewed the footage, and it's basically very little of that footage I can post on YouTube. Not that it's scandalous, folks. I mean, it's no different than if you were dancing in a nightclub, okay? But you know, YouTube, you know, I'm not an expert on YouTube's policies, but I do have to keep up on some of their shit, you know, just to avoid being blatantly banned, you know, for no good reason. And, you know, basically there was some booty shaking going on. There was some booty shaking. There was a lot of tits and ass going around, and that was like the majority of the footage. So it wasn't like, hey, we were talking and then like, you know, a 5-second clip of some booty shaking, you know. The majority of the action was some good action, but we can't I just decided, basically, I was chopping it up. I'll be honest, I was drinking, I was chopping it up. And my old lady came by and said, "You better not put that on YouTube." I said, "Why not?" Because I'd had like 4 beers, right? And she's like, "You're going to get banned like Big Money Benny." And then I kind of sat back and I looked at it and I thought about it. And I said, yeah, that's a quick way to get banned right there. Great footage, but if you want to see it, you got to run me down somewhere and I'll show it to you on my iPhone. But, you know, so, folks, at this stage in the game, this game and this channel and you know, this little road show is going to the next level. And you know, it's just not worth getting banned over, you know, 10 minutes of drunkenness that happens every night. If you want to see that, all you got to do is come down there and hang out with us. You can see it live in person. Yeah, so LA is broadcasting under Maricel Rosal. So yeah, so that's who I was partying with. LA had a bunch of other cool guys there. One dude rolled up in a bright yellow Corvette convertible. I don't remember his name or his story, but cool as shit, right? And you'll see those cars floating around the Philippines. You know, you'll see a Corvette, you'll see a Camaro. You know, you'll see these. You know, I mean, by no means is a Corvette a redneck Ferrari. Now, Camaro is a redneck Ferrari, but you know, Corvette, that's a legitimate. You know, that was cool as shit. I walked around, just took a look at his car. I hadn't seen a Corvette in a while. Okay, just joined. To recap, Helen and I split up, and we're friends, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so Monday or Tuesday, and folks, we thought about doing a live stream from inside the bar, but not, you know, not showing any of the partying. Just maybe sitting in a booth in the back. Thought about maybe doing some interviews with a couple of waitresses, a couple of girls. You know, just, you know, rated PG fun. Nothing to get me banned off of YouTube. I think that might be interesting, but I'll have to think about it. You know, a lot of people have suggested that we take the show over to what's it called, Pornhub, or anyhow, whatever those channels are. Like when YouTube banned all the gun channels, like they all went over to the porn channel because they don't ban that type of activity. I mean, you know, it's a porn site, so I guess they don't ban much of anything. But no, I'm pretty cool. Yeah, Pornhub, whatever it is. No, I'm pretty cool with the content that we have planned, the adventures we have planned. We're good for YouTube. We're good to stay on YouTube or Vimeo. You know, if they ever did ban us for some stupid stuff, then we would probably go over there. But right now, YouTube is working for us. And like I said, we're gonna, let's see. All right, there were a couple of questions that went by. Okay, what about my Jenny? that's a. I think I'll have to talk about that later. We'll have to talk about Jenny later on. All right. Thank you very much, Anthony Phillips. Thank you. All right. No, Helen of Troy, she's alive and well. She's still here in Angeles City. And again, if you want to try to contact her, just leave a comment down below and see if she wants to talk to you. Yeah, my wife and my baby, they're right in there. They're doing well too. All right, some colorful comments coming by here. Yeah, I mean, it's another chapter in my life. And folks, that's how I look at life. Life is like, it's like a book. You can say it's like a book, a movie, whatever, but it's really like a book. You know, there's a beginning, there's an ending, and there's just chapters in between. You know, and you know, whether you look at, if you get a new job, well, that's a new chapter in your life. If you move, that's a new chapter. You get a divorce, another chapter. Relationships can be chapters. And I look back on my book of life, I mean, what would I change? I wouldn't change anything. It's been a hell of a ride. You know? Boom! Christian, thank you very much. Cheers from Norway. One of my loyal subscribers. Thank you very much, my friend. And I think you said it's late at night where you're at, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you very much. Okay, got a comment. Why not try being a husband and a father? Alright, so got some some colorful comments. You know, what I was talking about the other day, I was like, it seemed like when I got to around when I hit the 10,000 subscriber mark, all the haters and the trolls went away. You know, like, since I hit 10,000, it's like, where's all the haters and the trolls? They all faded off. They just like faded off into the wild blue yonder. They rode away into the sunset. You know what I mean? Like, my channel is hater and troll free. All right, 249 folks here. All right, if you're just joining us, you'll have to replay the video and figure out what the purpose of the video was about Helen of Troy and I parting ways, and a little bit about relationship and breakup advice. Okay, Kimberly Mack is saying that my Jenny ran off with Big Money Benny. Hey, you know what? It could happen. It could happen. Shit happens, but Big Money Benny's a good dude, and we wouldn't do each other like that. All you gotta do is come out and say, "Hey, man, I really want Jenny. She's a really nice girl." All right, done. Boom. Send Jenny over to his camp, no problem. Plans for love. Man, I'm ready to mingle. Single and ready to mingle. Cool, checking in from Spain. I gotta get over to Spain, man. Boom, Brett Canning up in the house. Helen and Jenny moved on. Treason. You know what, man? Here's the thing about it. And my wife's laying there in the bed watching this live stream, laughing her ass off. Either that or she's sleeping by now. Yeah, so start the audition interviews for a new girlfriend. Well, that's what I'm going to say, folks. Okay, a lot of people, like, when they go through a breakup, they act like they can never find another person. It's devastating to them. I understand it. I used to be like that way back in the day. But folks, it's really not like that. If you're just willing to get out and try to mingle and meet some people and just start introducing yourself, you're gonna find another girl. You're gonna find another guy. I mean, it's like my dad told me when I was a young buck. He said, "Son, women are like Greyhound buses. You miss one, there'll be another one come along about 5 or 10 minutes. Don't cry because you missed the bus." And that goes for guys too. But if you're sitting there, and I hate to use this the same old tired, what's the word, analogy. You know, if you're sitting in your mother's basement You know, if you're sitting in your mother's basement, you don't have a girlfriend, you've never had a girlfriend, and you're 28 years old, well, when I come across and say, hey, I split up with Helen of Troy, well, you're looking at it like it's devastating. But to people who have already been down that road a couple thousand times, it's not devastating. I mean, I'm not sitting up here crying my eyes out. I mean, do I miss the girl? Of course. All right, will I always love the girl? Of course. But I've been down that road so many times, folks, that's not the way I deal with it emotionally anymore. You know, I don't deal with it like that. So it's not devastating to me. You know, the comments can go by and talk about all this and why this, and it doesn't matter. Okay? I could have done this video in 30 seconds. Hey, Helen of Troy and I decided to part ways as friends. Thank you very much for joining us. End of the live stream. That's it. But when I was 20 years old, I'll be fucking, devastated right now. And it's nothing against the girl. It doesn't matter if breaking up with Helen of Troy, breaking up with my old lady, my chicks over in Abu Dhabi, if they just never talk to me again, I'm not crying over anybody. It's just not the way I handle it anymore. All right, Fong Mike wants to know, am I leaving my wife and baby? No. Nowhere during this live stream did I say that. It's got nothing to do with them. All right, go Bobo. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for joining me here. Yeah, folks, there's thousands, millions, hundreds of millions of single ladies around the world, and no matter who you are, if you break up with whoever you're with now, all you gotta do is get out there. You will find somebody else. Chances are they're going to be much better than the relationship you're in now. Okay, travel plans. Where am I headed? Folks, I'll be down in Manila next week, probably. And then from there, we're going mobile. So, I'll be out of Angeles City for a while. And, I don't like to stay in the same place too long. I get cabin fever. It's time for me to roll. I'm ready to pack a bag and roll. Yeah, I like them thick booties too, my friend. Yeah, at some point we're gonna head over to Vietnam. I haven't been there in a while, and I love Vietnam. Vietnam's a great place. Boom! Brett Canning off the top ropes. A few beers for you. Thank you very much, Brett. Man, I got a pink bar. It's like two-tone, headed north, stacking up there with the Legos. Thank you very. Boom! Angel Slayer 169. Bro, get out there and hit it, man. That's the only way I know how to do it, man. That's the only way. I got people praying for it. Wayne, thanks for praying for me, my friend. Thanks for your prayers. Oh shit, yeah, Brett's Big Money Benny number 2 from down in Australia. All right. And I don't like to go to HISO. I don't know who said something about high society. That's not really my spot. It's just because it's too loud in there and they don't play my type of music. Nothing against it. I mean, everybody else loves it, but that's not my hangout. When I first started coming here, I guess it's always been HISO. But I hung out in there for a while, but now it's just too loud for me. Too crowded. Man, the comments are going by. Some people talking about the beach condo. Hey folks, I'm going to the village pretty soon here. So if you thought the beach condo was roughing it, we're going to the village. So we'll probably do a dozen or so videos from the village. There's no running water in the village. I mean, so if you're waiting for that type of content, it's coming. But, you know, boom! Morton Rex, here's to you, man. I'll be in AC late April. A few on me if I run into you. Thank you very much, my friend. I got two-tone gold headed north. Now I'm stacking them golds up there in Benjamin Gonzalez off the top ropes. That's for the haters, Marcos. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Man, that gold is stacking up there nicely now. Yeah, I love it, man. That's why a lot of people hate me on this, you know, they hate me, period. They don't know me, but they come on here and they see all them Lego blocks up there, and they get so goddamn pissed off because they can't figure out how I'm doing it, and they can't. They're just so fucking angry. I love it. All right, checking in from Austin, Texas, my friend. Yeah, man, this hat right here, folks, let me talk about this hat. I mean, I've talked about it before, but this hat right here is courtesy of Big Money Benny. And he just, out of the blue, said, hey, man, I'm bringing you a hat like mine. And, folks, this is genuine leather right here, okay? That's genuine leather. I mean, you smell it. It smells like high-quality leather. Those are crocodile teeth right there, and somebody said they're fake. They're not fake, because that shit right there is so sharp. I mean, if you're not careful, you'll cut the shit out of yourself. You can't mess around with his hat. And when I go through the airport, I think I'm gonna have to check the hat band, because I'm not sure they'll let me through security with that. Those are real crocodile teeth. That's not plastic. That's not resin. That shit right there is a real deal. And so, you know, I certainly appreciate him bringing me this hat. And, you know, like I told Benny, I said, you know, when I was a kid, you know, I grew up poor. I mean, people in my room had like two dreams. You know, dream number one was to go to Hawaii and take a vacation, right? And that was like a dream that was way far off, but maybe if you got a good job, boom, Brett Cannon off the top ropes. That's how we roll down in Australia. Two-tone, pink, chartreuse, red, headed north, my friend. Thank you very much. Folks, it's gotten so serious now. It's back to, I'm in Sherwin-Williams or Home Depot looking at the color palette, trying to paint, you know, paint the kitchen or something, paint the living room. My goodness, thank you very much. Yeah, so, you know, when I was a kid, big dream to go to Hawaii, but like the dream that would probably never ever come true was to go to Australia. You know, only the rich kids got to go to Australia, but everybody dreamed of that. And then that damn movie Crocodile Dundee came around. Excellent movie. Love it. And then, like, everybody in the world wanted to go to Australia. But hell, I wanted to go to Australia even before that movie. It was just like the redneck place that you wanted to go, but you could never go. You had to actually set your sights on Hawaii, because, you know, maybe one distant relative got to go to Hawaii once because they were in the Navy or something like that. You know, it's the closest anybody you knew ever got to Hawaii. Nobody ever went to Australia, so that was like an impossible dream. All right, you know what, man? I do want to come down there. I do want to come hang out. You know, if Big Money Benny gets some time off from handling his business, or you know, can get some time for us to hang out, I want to go down there and see him. But I want to make a round robin and spend some time down there. Yeah, Gold Incorporated. Yeah, Benny's funny as hell on that boat, man. Checking those crab traps. Yeah, those crab traps are like you know, almost as big as his boat. Yeah, Australia is expensive, admittedly. Yeah, it's expensive to go down there. But, you know, I mean, folks, it's like this. When, you know, I know people from around the world, from either we used to work together or we're friends, or I met them online. And, you know, people around the world, now, you know, you get an invitation, hey, come stay at my house for a few days, whatever. That's a legitimate invitation, and I take people up on that, and I will take people up on that. Now, you know, if you go down there and try to stay 2-3 months, well, you know, my buddy's dad's got this saying. He said, you know, family and friends, or what did he say? Family and friends are like fish. They're okay to lay around the house for 2 or 3 days, but after that, they start to stink. so you know, but I got people around the world that if I just wanted to go spend the weekend with, you know, they invite me all the time. And, you know, Australia is a place. I got several people down there I know. I can go crash on their couch for a couple nights if that's how I choose to roll. And I can avoid the expensive side of the lodging. And from, you know, from the Philippines or from Southeast Asia, the ticket to Australia is not outrageous like it is from the States. So if I wanted to go to Australia tomorrow, I can get down to Australia. It's no problem. But it's in the works. I got to go check it out. Yeah, man, there's so many colors up there, I'm telling you. Just number rainbows hanging over my head here. Okay, New Zealand. Yeah, if I went, when, I don't want to say if, when I go to Australia, I'm already down that way. I got to go to New Zealand as well. All right, Benny Harris checking in from England. Okay, folks. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down this live stream. I just wanted to put that news out there. I think I've accomplished that. You know, basically, Helen and I split up. We're friends. Anybody wants to get a hold of her, leave a comment down below. She can read the comments and reply, and you guys can figure out a way to chat if you want to. Pennsylvania Trucker. All right, my friend. Thanks for joining us here on the live stream. Okay, yeah, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I appreciate everybody joining me, and I'll see you guys on the next video. But I'm giving you a heads up. I'm leaving Angeles City pretty soon, and we're gonna be on the adventure trail. Boom! Bearded Patriot TV, Sam McLight, last call after the bell. Thank you very much, my friend. You know what? That's exactly what I'm doing. Once I finish this Jack and Coke, I'm taking my ass down to 7-Eleven, loading up on Sam Lights. Got to do it. Yeah, so we're gonna be on the adventure trail. I got my buddy, not my buddy. I got my brother coming in to join me, and I think you're on here, bro. If you are, shout out to my brother Ty, my old man, if you're watching. And I got him coming in soon, working on the camera work and the editing. Brett Canning, boom, off the top ropes with the two-tone orange. Australia is God's country. I can't wait to get down there, man. I can't wait to come check it out and chase some Australian women. I mean, I got to. Never been in Australia, never been in a club in Australia, and I'm gonna roll strong. Every club, every bar I go to, I'm gonna see what the difference is. I mean, I've met Australian girls before, don't get me wrong. Boom, Dr. Love off the top ropes, coming in there with the blue bar headed north. Stack it up there with that rainbow of colors. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. But no, man, I messed around with some Australian girls before, but they were other places, you know. I've never been to Australia and walked into an Australian bar and stir them up or hit the dance floor. But I'm rolling in there strong. I'm rolling in. Boom! BD 4567. Love you, bro. Love you too, my friend. Thank you very much. Got the atomic elbow on the two-tone blue, headed north, stacking it up there. The ceiling's getting heavy. This iPhone is about to go like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get down there in Australia, and I'm gonna bust up in every club that we come across. I'm busting up in there, wearing my hat, and I'm gonna see what Australian ladies are talking about and see if I can't round up a few. Mark Buchanan, how you doing, my friend? Greg Condor. Boom! Bearded Patriot TV. Final last call, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for stacking that last. Boom! Kelly Smith right after the Bearded Patriot TV. It went two-tone blue to a gold brick. Just whoop, whoop. That's like a gold ring with a tanzanite on top of it. My goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friends. And so I want to thank everybody for joining me on this live stream. Thank you for your comments, the positive, the negative, the colorful comments. And I want to see everybody here on the next live stream, the next premiere. Check out my next video, whatever that's going to be. But I do have some adventure travel type stuff coming. I got my cameraman on the way. We're taking it to the next level. But I will still keep doing these live streams because I just like hanging out. All right, man. Love you too, Mark Buchanan. All right, folks, wherever you're at in the world, I hope you have a great day, a great evening, and just enjoy life. Enjoy your life because life is short. I keep reminding you of that. All right, my friends.